Welcome back. All right, we're going to review this game, and I'm going to do a review of the other 6 games later on today. No late starts, though, so be a relatively early review today. So it is the battle of the goaltenders in this one, Sorokin and Shesterkin, and I'm just going to say there were way more shots in this game than you would normally see between the Rangers and the Islanders with the defensive style of hockey that both teams supposedly play. Not today, though, which made it very entertaining. The Islanders press at 2 minutes. McLean has a slot shot that's held. The shots are 4-0 Islanders at 3 minutes. So they came out very well, considering the Islanders, of course, with some call-ups and a lot of injuries. The Islanders draw a power play. There's an early clear. There's another clear. And then, via a 2-on-1 rush, some nice passing back and forth between Kreider and Zibanejad. Zibanejad assists on Kreider's shorthanded goal at 3:44. So the Rangers get on the board via the shorthanded marker. Lindgren and Smith are denied on a shorthanded rush back-to-back, and another clear ends it. The Islanders had no shots on net. The Rangers had 3, by my count, during that power play. Kreider has a rush chance that's saved. Siplikov fires one wide on a rush. Panarin's denied from the slot. There's a post for Hedl on a net drive. Shots are 7-5 for the Islanders at the half. There's a chest save on Palmieri. Igor holds on there. Rangers have a 2-on-1 that misfires. Dobson's denied on a rush. The Islanders press with 7.5 minutes left. The Rangers press that next shift. There was some good back and forth between these teams. Lindgren has a shot that's held. Carrot can't bury one in close. The Rangers are building some momentum late in this period. Schneider has a net drive that's defended. Palmieri exits for repairs. He would return. Siplikov has a net drive that's defended. Panarin is turned aside twice late in the period. The Islanders press in the final minute. They're kept to the outside. It's 1-0 Rangers after the first. Second period, there's an early press by the Islanders. They're not able to get to the net. And then they turn the puck over, and Trocheck scores from Smith at 121. Is that goal number 200 for Trocheck? I think it is. So that's on a turnover, and it makes it 2-0 for the Rangers. Schneider then fires one wide as the Rangers are looking for another. Kakko has a shot that's held. VC's denied in close. Shots are 4-1 for the Rangers at 3.5 minutes. And of course, it was VC's first game this season today. Horvat gets robbed on a breakaway, and that leads to some Igor chance. And Igor had himself a game. But then at 4:38, on a rush, Cizikas buries a rebound. Engvall and Holmstrom with the assists. So Pierre Engvall in the lineup today, and productive as well. So 2-1 for the Rangers at that stage. Rangers nearly respond seconds later. The Islanders go to the power play. There's an early clear. There's another. The Islanders knock the net off during the power play, which means that the faceoff's outside the zone. It's in the neutral zone instead. Then there's a delay game call on the Rangers, which leads to 37 seconds of 5-on-3. The Islanders cycle. There's an offensive zone penalty by Lee, which makes it a 4-on-4. So, bit of a parade to the penalty box. The teams exchange rushes. Lafreniere has a 4-on-4 chance. That's held. We get 15 seconds of 5-on-3 for the Rangers. Been a lot of 5-on-3s this year. It feels like more than usual. I don't know if it is or not, but there's been a lot of 5-on-3s. Fox has a slot shot that's held as it becomes a 5-on-4, and during that 5-on-4, they would get a goal. Panarin scores to restore the 2-goal lead for the Rangers. Zibanejad and Fox with the assists at 11:04. It's a point shot past a screen. Sorokin never saw it. Basically one of the rules for today, because both goalies were playing really well, you kind of had to get that shot from where they couldn't see it. Palmieri then has a net drive that's saved as the Islanders look to respond, and the next chance for Palmieri is held. The shots are 12-11 for the Rangers with 7.5 minutes left. So 23 shots in 12.5 minutes. Not very Islanders-like. Not really all that Rangers-like either, at least by recent experience. Engvall has a shot that's held as the Islanders press. Lafreniere is denied. Miller has a shot that's held. The Islanders press with 4.5 minutes left. And I can't say enough how both goalies had great highlight reel saves. It was a really strong game by both. There's a near miss for Kreider on a last-minute chance, and then on a net drive. And the fans wanted a call, and this isn't the only call that they wanted and didn't get in this game either. Nelson scores on a net drive. Palmieri and Lee with the assists at 19:52. So since that's a late goal, makes it a 1-goal game again. The Boo Birds are out for that last 8 seconds of the period, and they're not very happy. And the Rangers were talking to the referee as well about the non-call on the play. But yeah, it's 3-2 in favor of the Rangers after 2. Third period. Early press by the Rangers. The Islanders have a 2-on-1. Nelson hits the side of the net there. And again, fans wanted a call early in the third as well on the turnover that led to that play. The Rangers would draw power play soon after. So this is one of those cases where fans want a call, team wants a call, and then magically that call shows up soon after, which I have noticed is happening in the NHL these days. So during that power play, there's an early clear. The Rangers set up, they cycle. Panarin has a deflected shot, that's held. Heedle's denied from the slot. That power play's killed off, and then Horvat gets robbed in close. So Bo Horvat generating some opportunities today. They're just not quite going in the net. There's a press by the Islanders at 4.5 minutes, but at 5:21, Edstrom ends up getting credited with a goal that just crosses the goal line. Initially, the referee had waved that off, and then there was another, I think it was Riley Smith scored right after, but it's Edstrom's goal from Schneider and Jones at 5:21. So that restores the 2-goal lead for the Rangers, and it kind of felt like that took the air out of the tires for the New York Islanders. They're down by 2. I'm not going to say they gave up. They didn't give up, but it dropped that energy level down a little bit. We get a power play for the Islanders. There's a shorthanded rush by Kreider. Palmieri's denied late in said power play. That's killed off. Shots are 6-5 for the Rangers at 8 minutes. Rangers press with 9 minutes left. Kakko's denied. So Kakko had some opportunities today. There's more pressure by the Rangers that follows. Then there's a kick save on Braden Schneider. The goalie pull would happen with 3:55 left because you're down by 2, so you've got to get 2 goals. It's difficult, and what makes it more difficult is when Artemi Panarin hits the empty net for his second goal of the game. Trouba with the assist at 16:38. That's Trouba's first helper in a while. The fans were chanting for Igor. They wanted Igor Shesterkin to take a shot at the empty net. It does not happen. With 2:07 left, the Islanders get a power play. There's an early clear. The Islanders cycle the puck, but in the end, that is killed off, and your final score is 5-2. The New York Rangers go to 8-2-1 with the victory. The Islanders 4-6-2 with the loss. So the shots on net, again, not very Islanders-like here, but considering all the injuries the Islanders are dealing with, it makes some sense. Rangers outshoot them 11-10 in the first. The shots are 18-16 Islanders in the second. 13-9 Rangers in the third. The final shot's 40-37 for the Rangers. Power plays, the Islanders go 0 for 5. The Rangers go 1 for 3. And again, Ranger fans are going to be upset about calls they didn't get at the end of the second, start of the third. And there were a couple other times, too, where referees would say they were letting them play, but little plays there. The hits, not as high as you might expect for an Islanders-Rangers game, but yeah, 77 shots. Where's the time for hitting? 18-15 were the hits in favor of the Rangers. Sorokin, 35 saves on 39 shots, and Igor, 35 saves on 37 shots. It is not getting cheaper to re-sign Shesterkin next summer if you're the New York Rangers. The longer that he's playing like this, the more pricey his contract could very well become. This is one game, though, where it didn't feel like the reason they won was Igor, and there have been recent games where it's felt like the reason they won the game is Igor. So this is one where Shesterkin played very well, but they also got some goals, and I thought the Rangers played pretty well overall. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support, as always. I will talk to you again soon.